Good afternoon. On Sunday, July 28th at approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, Clayton County police officers responded to a 911 call about a possible home invasion robbery. Upon arriving at the scene and meeting with all parties involved, we discovered this had actually been a sexual assault case that had been called in 911. An unknown male suspect entered the home and assaulted one of the victims. She was able to cry out for help, and her roommate was able to come to her aid and attempt to defend herself and her roommate from the attacking suspect. The two managed to fight the suspect off, and the suspect fled out the back door of the apartment. Both girls were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The reason we're asking for this conference today, and the reason it brought everybody together, is the fact that this is the latest in a series of sexual assaults that we've had here in Clayton County. I do want to stress at this time there is no DNA evidence to link this suspect from the 28th to the serial rapes. However, there are similarities in the case, which obviously cause us grievous concern. We want to take the time and ask the public to please take a look at the photos that we are sharing today. The photos that are on the wall, you will see from your left to your right, so the furthest away from me to the closest to me, is going to be the composite sketches starting in 2016. Respectively, they are in 2016, 2017, and the far right sketches in 2019. This is our recent incident from the 28th. We are asking for anyone's assistance that may know the identity of any of these three suspects to please contact the Clayton County Police Department, contact 911, TipSoft, or any other social media platform you choose to use to get us information on who these may be. I also want to say that the Clayton County Police Department is absolutely dedicated in catching this individual, and this remains our top priority in the criminal investigation, is identifying and capturing this suspect. At this time, I'll take any questions.
So you said that now you think there are more than one person?
No, sir. We have got, with the separate incidents that we have several incidents linked to him, to one suspect. Now, please keep in mind, anytime there are composite sketches done, composite sketches are based on the witness testimony of the person giving the composite sketch artist. So just as many people will see folks differently, see different things, you're also dealing with three completely different years here. Like I said, the oldest one is 2016, and the one closest to me is 2019.
So you believe they started in 2016?
But we actually have him starting back in 2015.
What can you tell us about the similarities?
I don't really want to go into the specifics of the similarities of the case right now, because this case is still, even from Sunday nights, we're going into this. We're looking at every piece of evidence with this, and I don't want to go into his modus operandi or anything else of that nature.
Would you characterize it as strong similarities?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe they know one another, or they just...
There's no indication that we have in any of the investigations at this point that the victims know the suspect.
Was there a sexual assault, or was it an attempted sexual assault?
It was an attempt. The victim fought valiantly, and her roommate came to her assistance as well, so it was an attempt.
So you won't say how he got in?
I'd rather not at this point.
And the situations that started back in 2016, it was a little bit of the same situation?
Yeah, just to clarify here, it actually, like I said, they started in 2015. And so far, there have been 8 incidences positively linked via DNA to the same suspect.
And that is?
We don't know.
Did they try to keep him from leaving?
Well, they were trying to defend themselves. At one point, he was violent, and then he fled.
What type of injuries did they suffer?
It was all non-life-threatening. That's correct.
Did he have a weapon?
He threatened a weapon at this point. He didn't present one during this particular case, but he has presented a weapon in previous cases.
So this is still in this little 3-mile or so area he's operating in?
Yes, sir. This is ongoing.
Yeah. He's not spreading out. He's staying right here. Any reason you think why?
There can be a variety of reasons why. It can be comfort in the area. It can be knowledge of the area. Those are all factors that we're considering and we're working with when we're looking at the similarities in the cases, his actions, and things of that nature. So the fact he's staying in one corridor is concerning.
Did he leave enough evidence for DNA? I think I heard you say something about DNA or whether these are connected.
Right now, we have collected everything from the scene. Obviously, we have to submit things to the crime lab to see what we can get for DNA results. So before I can speak on DNA, I actually have to wait for crime lab results.
That's something that you'll be looking at.
Yes, sir.
Forgive me, I'm a little confused. So you're saying the incident that happened Monday morning is not directly linked to the serial rapist?
I'm saying I can't confirm that it is directly linked. I'm saying there are strong similarities in the case.
And you mentioned tips. So the tips that you want the public to follow?
Yeah, if anybody has any information on who these suspects may be, any information on who may be committing these crimes, whether they resemble these sketches or not, we ask that they please contact the Clayton County Police Department Criminal Investigation Division. We can be contacted at 770-477-3605 is the direct number into the Criminal Investigation
I
Division.
guess I was asking, could these women have done anything to prevent this?
It doesn't appear so, sir.
It doesn't appear so.
No, sir.
Any cameras at the apartment complex or anything?
We are following up with surveillance cameras in the areas, going all the way around. We're working with our apartment complexes. We're working with our business communities that are there. So we're doing canvasses all the time. In fact, we'll be doing a canvas directly after this conference as well. Up in the, it includes door-to-doors, knocking on doors, talking to witnesses. So any camera footage, we actually have been in contact with businesses on.
This sounds like this was a major struggle between them and him, right?
It was a violent struggle, sir.
Violent struggle.
Yes, sir.
So you got to think that he left something behind that will help you identify him.
And again, and I hate to be non-committal with the answer here on that, but like the evidence that we have collected and our crime scene investigation unit has collected has been submitted to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation Crime Lab, and we have to wait for their results.
But you got to hope he left something behind.
Well, very obviously, we're hoping he left us something, sir.
Was there a law in any of his crimes starting in 2015 till?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Was there like a law, like where you may have gone to prison or jail for some time, or?
Throughout his crime spree here, there has been some gaps in time, yes, sir. So there has been some lulls, but none have been consistent, which is making him very challenging.
And I know this is pretty frightening and alarming to people in the area. Anything you could say to them or tell them?
Certainly. One of the things that we're asking ladies to do is please be very aware of your surroundings. Try to stay in well-lit areas. Keep your cell phone in your hand. Keep your car keys in your hand. If you can, please travel in pairs. If it is an issue you pull up to your place of business, your residence, or something of that nature, and you feel uncomfortable, please pick up the phone and call 911. We would rather come to you and safely escort you into your residence if it comes to that. If you see something suspicious, report it. We hear a lot of times people think they're wasting our time by calling 911 for something they may see is not correct. I am imploring of everyone, you're not wasting our time. If it is suspicious to you, it is enough to warrant a 911 call.
Do the victims share any similarities with the threat type of person?
The similarities in the victim are they are all African-American female, and their ages range anywhere from 19 to 39. All right, any further questions?
Did all the attacks take place like in a residence or like an apartment?
They were all in residential communities. Some were in apartment complexes, and there were a couple involving residents.
So none in like a business or grab while they were like walking to their car or anything like that?
There's none to show they're commercial, no, sir. There's been no assaults in commercial districts. All right, well, thank you very much. Like I said, we will be doing a canvas here shortly. We'll be going directly over to Terra Road and doing a canvas over there. Okay. Thank you.
This last one. So make sure you wear glasses.
Take it down, please. Don't take it down.
There's copies out here